As a $100 million CEO, you are likely faced with many difficult decisions that can impact your life and the lives of others. Here are some tips for making those hard decisions. Gather all the necessary information. Before making any decision, make sure you have all the relevant facts and data. This includes understanding the potential consequences of different options. Gathering all the necessary information is a critical step when making a hard decision. Here are some ways to ensure that you have all the relevant facts and data. Conduct research. Do your homework by researching the issue or problem you are facing. Look for reliable sources of information such as industry reports, academic studies, and news articles. Identify key stakeholders. Who will be affected by your decision? Make a list of all the stakeholders and gather their input and opinions. Analyze data. Collect and analyze data related to the decision you need to make. This might include financial information, market research, or customer feedback. Consider the impact. Think about the potential consequences of each option you are considering. How will they impact your business, employees, customers, or other stakeholders? Seek out expert advice. If you don't have expertise in a particular area, consider consulting with an expert. This could be a consultant, a mentor, or someone with experience in your industry. By gathering all the necessary information, you will be better equipped to make an informed decision that takes into account all the relevant factors. Consider the long-term consequences. While it can be tempting to focus on short-term gains or immediate relief, it's important to consider the long-term impact of your decisions. Will they set you on a path towards your goals, or will they hinder your progress in the future? Considering the long-term consequences is crucial when making a hard decision. Here are some ways to think about the potential impact of your decision over the long term. Define your goals. What do you want to achieve in the long run? How does the decision you're facing align with those goals? Identify potential risks and rewards. Consider the potential risks and rewards of each option. Will the short-term benefits outweigh the long-term costs? Think about scalability. If you're considering a decision that will impact your business, consider how scalable it is. Will it still work if your business grows or changes over time? Anticipate changes. Think about how your decision might be affected by changes in the market, technology, or other factors. Will it still be a good decision if things change in the future? Evaluate trade-offs. Sometimes, making a decision requires sacrificing something else. Consider the trade-offs involved and whether the long-term benefits are worth the short-term costs. By thinking about the long-term consequences of your decision, you can ensure that you're making a choice that aligns with your goals and sets you up for success in the future. Seek advice and input from others. Sometimes it can be helpful to get a second opinion or perspective from someone you trust. This can help you see things from a different angle and make a more informed decision. Seeking advice and input from others can provide valuable perspectives that can help you make a more informed decision. Here are some ways to get input from others. Consult with experts. If you're facing a decision in a specialized area where you lack expertise, consider consulting with experts in that field. Solicit opinions from your team. If you have a team working on a project, ask for their opinions. They may have insights or ideas that you haven't considered. Reach out to mentors. Mentors can provide guidance based on their own experiences, and may be able to offer insights that can help you make a better decision. Consider advice from trusted friends and family. Friends and family members who know you well can provide valuable feedback and advice that takes into account your personality, values, and goals. Seek out diverse perspectives. It's important to get input from a variety of people with different backgrounds and experiences. This can help you avoid groupthink and consider ideas you may not have thought of on your own. Remember, it's important to listen to the advice and opinions of others, but ultimately, you are responsible for making the final decision. Trust your gut. While it's important to gather information and seek input, ultimately you need to trust your instincts and make the decision that feels right for you. Trusting your gut is an important part of making hard decisions. While it's important to gather all the relevant information and seek input from others, sometimes your intuition can guide you towards the best decision. Here are some ways to trust your gut when making a hard decision. Tune into your emotions. Pay attention to how you feel about each option. Do you feel excited, anxious, or uneasy? Your emotions can provide important clues about what decision is right for you. Consider your values. Your gut may be telling you what decision aligns with your core values. Consider what matters most to you and how each option supports those values. Reflect on past experiences. Think about how similar decisions have played out in the past. Did you trust your gut then? What was the outcome? Take time to reflect. Sometimes your gut instinct needs time to surface. Take a break from thinking about the decision and come back to it later. Trust yourself. Remember that you have made tough decisions before and have the experience and wisdom to make the right choice. Trust yourself and your ability to make the best decision for yourself and your situation. Ultimately, trusting your gut is about listening to yourself and being true to your intuition. While it can be scary to make decisions based on your instincts, sometimes it can lead to the most successful outcomes. Take responsibility for your decisions. Once you've made a decision, it's important to take ownership of it and be prepared to deal with the consequences, whether positive or negative. Taking responsibility for your decisions is a key aspect of being a leader and an effective decision maker. Here are some ways to take responsibility for your decisions. Own the decision. Acknowledge that you are the one making the decision and that you are responsible for the outcome. Communicate your decision clearly. Make sure that everyone involved understands your decision and why you made it. Be accountable for the results. Accept responsibility for the consequences of your decision, whether they are positive or negative. Learn from your mistakes. If the decision doesn't turn out as planned, reflect on what went wrong and how you can make better decisions in the future. Take action to correct mistakes. If your decision has negative consequences, take action to correct them and mitigate the damage. Celebrate success. If your decision leads to positive outcomes, celebrate them and acknowledge the role that your decision played. By taking responsibility for your decisions, you demonstrate accountability and leadership, and you create an environment where people feel empowered to make decisions and take risks. Remember that making hard decisions is never easy, but with careful consideration and a willingness to take action, you can make choices that change your life for the better. That is it for today's video. Please comment down below with your insights and ideas. To learn more about business, life, and technology, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you on our next video.